Hello. So Movavi Video Editor is the editor that I use for my video editing. Now, I mentioned in another review that I made that there has been an update on the version. There's now like the 2020 version. So even though that really love the interface, these are three features that I would love to have be incorporated in this piece of software. So this is what Movavi looks like now, and I do like the way it looks. I think it's very easy to understand. I think it's very organized. Like over here is where you get all of the additional options. And I was also reviewing Filmora. I was interested in doing a review on this software as well, but I realized it wasn't for me. The reason I wanted to look into it is because I heard that it really improved since I last used it, and there has been a lot that was added. However, I still think Movavi is better in my opinion. So, one thing that I would want in Movavi, let's see, the first thing is more title options. So, if I go into titles and go to all, well, I see that I have a list of different titles. So if I go to like basic, for example, I'm gonna have this. No, not that one. Um, I'll say the typewriter. So these are all the options I have: text and then clip, and this is for presets that you already have. This is just like naming them. So the duration, animation speed, and text. However, I feel that it's kind of minimal, and like to have my titles be. I'd like more control over it. So one thing that I do love about Filmora is that if you go to your titles, you have a lot more options. So I'm going to say like the titles option. So let's see. Um, I'll pick this one. So I'm going to click this and then click this icon. And I like how I have this over here. So I have a whole lot of presets in addition to um, like additional formatting. So maybe I'll click on like this, the way this looks. Click on that. And then I also have different animations I can apply as well. Now I can add animations to the titles in Movavi. However, however, it's an addition to the animation preset that already comes with it. So this is a typewriter. I can't remove the typewriter animation. So I'd like to have like here for a simple text maybe. I'll bring this one to the timeline. I would like to add animation to this also, but I would also like more cinematic titles, and I feel Filmora has more cinematic titles. I like or presets. I'm saying cinematic presets. So that's what I really like about Filmora, and that's a major thing with Movavi. That's one thing that I would like improved. Aside from that, I wouldn't say Filmora is really my program, but everyone's different. Okay, so I'm bringing this clip of Malpax down to the timeline. The second feature that I would like is transparencies. So there's so this is a video clip of Malpax just going from one side to the screen to the other. But if I have this on the an overlay, if I have this on the overlay track, but first let me get a background. Have Malpax go on top. See, there's really there's no transparency here. Now, if I were to do the same thing in Movavi, there is transparency. So I'm going to remove this, go to media, and bring Malpax in. Now, even though the same goes on with Movavi, one thing that I do like is that I can use chroma key, and then I just select part that I don't want. So in this case, I select black, and then I do make transparencies. With Movavi, I don't think the chroma key does that. So go here, see chroma key, select black. Yeah, see, it doesn't do anything. The chroma key in Movavi does not detect black as a solid, I guess. So the background would have to be a color that is not black or white. It has to be um, like a color, not an absent of a color. The third feature I would like is more easing on animation. So here's an example. First I'm going to say picture in picture. And also with picture in picture, see how like Malpax kind of changed size? Like that's something that I don't really need. I want it to be the actual video size. But I do like how it snaps like that. So it still stays in the accurate position. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to here again, go back to animation, say, oh, and I like how I have all these presets here. Be cool if we could like have like a pencil icon and like draw the animation, but that's not what I'm requesting. So I'm going to say add animation. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over here. That's going to be the first slide, and I'm going to have them right here. The second is going to be here, and I'll bring the time indicator over here, add keyframe, and now it's going to come back down over here. And I'll press play. Okay, now if I want to, let's say I had a bunch of keyframes, something that I would like is to have like an option to ease the animation. So rather than have him go up in a straight line and then come down, maybe also have an option for him to go up and like curve down. And in, I know this program isn't like just for animation, but something that would be cool is like in After Effects, you can create a selection bounding box and make a selection over all your keyframes, and then you could resize it. So rather than trying to slow all, this whole process down, you could resize it, and then it would look something like this. I mean, that's a little too slow, but it's just a way to experiment rather than having to go to each keyframe individually, having to readjust all of them all at once. So this is something, these are three features that I would really love in Movavi. And if it were for that title option, I'm pretty sure that I would purchase this update. Though these other two features would be very helpful for me. So this is what I think. I think Movavi is coming a long way. I did mention in my previous review that I don't think the upgrade is worth a purchase, but I think that if it were for at least that first feature that I gave, it most likely would be. So I hope Movavi considers these features that I showed in this video. Have a good rest of the day.